she's cute. Okay, so while YouTube is doing its thing, and if you're watching us on YouTube, hi YouTube, nice to see y'all. We are looking at Tabiso S's Upwork profile. Tabiso, can you do us a favor and scroll up for us? I mean, down. Oh, and stop. We're going to start first with your profile title. Okay. And for now, it's okay. You can leave it as is, but just qualifying it with proper nouns. So Google Ads Manager, the A here should be a capital letter, the M should be a capital letter, and copywriter, of course, is a proper noun as well. It describes a profession, should be a capital letter. Do you guys have any questions, YouTube? Let me know. It would be my pleasure to answer them. If you're just joining us live, hi. If I look a little crazy and slowed down, it's just a small little lag. Shouldn't be a bother for much longer.
That's fine.
Okay. Looking sharp, Tabiso. I'm going to just remove these. And please click on save for us. Does it feel weird to have me staring at your screen? Because you've been around here and I, right? You've been with us for a while now.
No, it's okay. It's totally cool.
Okay. Can we
That's
edit
fine.
this guy now? Let's click on this pencil.
Should I delete
Okay,
this or
so um, I understand your need to have as many keywords in there to describe you, but here's the thing that a lot of people don't know is that when you submit a proposal in the paid squad, you'll see this already, how the client views your profile when you submit a proposal. The very first 3 lines of what you have to say should be conversational. It should be like maybe a rhetorical question. That was always my favorite technique when I was just starting out. So you ask them a question about, have you ever had this kind of situation happen when you're trying to create Google ads? Or like, how big was the last return on ad spend that you had? What if I could double it? That is an insane first line to have. What was your last return on ad spend? What if I could double it? And you don't actually have to double it. It's just a question. What if? What do you think about that one?
yeah, could work. So should I write that down?
Yes, that would be very cool if you could do that. And there it is on your screen. So it's just supposed to be attention grabbing. It doesn't have to mean anything. It doesn't have to mean that you could double it. What if you could double it? I don't know. Maybe you could 10x it, triple it, quintuple it. Who knows? Right? Let's give it a time. What if I could double it in a day or something like that? Let's give it a time frame that you'd be happy with.
In like the maximum 2 weeks.
Hmm. What if I
So
could double it in less than a month? 2 weeks sounds not as good as less than a month. So it's about messaging. So what if I could double it in less than a month? What do you think about that? And to the 2 people watching on YouTube, hi. The only weird thing is that I can't for the life of me find our chat box. So say hi, so maybe something pops up because I cannot see it. It's struggle bus for me. Okay, so now, Kaya, thanks so much for showing up and co-hosting. You're saying I'm a professional digital marketer who specializes in paid media and Google Ads. That's good, but how can I trust you? How do I know that you really are a paid ads specialist or a paid media digital marketer, all that good stuff? Like let's say I have no idea how any of that works. How can I trust that your word is the truth? What is the technique or the tool that you can utilize to get me to see that you are the expert?
I think it's the amounts I've spent on like the ads via Google.
Okay, so let's say you're writing a cover letter, right? You're about to use the proposal sending framework. What do you say? How do you use the PSS framework so that the client wants to speak to you? What is the very first thing that you do? Ibrahim, do you want to help out and let us know what is the very first thing that you would do when you're submitting a proposal?
With the clients.
So
So
when you're sending a cover letter, right? Because we've done this before. When you're sending a cover letter, what is in the very first line? You've done attention to detail. You've done addressing the elephant in the room. What comes next? And Tabisa, I'll make it make sense in a minute. Just stay right here. Stay with me. Ibrahim, when you're submitting a proposal, you have done attention to detail, and you have done the next part, which is addressing the elephant in the room. What comes after those 2 things?
greeting the clients.
Can you repeat that for us?
Greeting the clients.
Let's say you've greeted the client, that is your attention to detail. And you've also, if there's something going on, maybe they're interviewing someone already.
After them, value.
Value. So why do we give the client value?
To showcase our expertise.
Exactly. So if I say to you, Tabiso, I'm really sure that you really are the professional digital marketer, paid media, and Google Ads specialist with SEO writing capabilities that you say you are. So then how will you showcase your expertise?
I'm Google certified, like I do have like the certificate from Google Ads.
What if I'm not sure that you photoshopped it?
My past work, I guess.
What if I'm not looking at your portfolio? I'm looking at the very first line of the first 3 lines of your profile, because that's what shows up when you send me a proposal.
And then I'm not sure.
Ibrahim just gave us the answer. You got to showcase
Value.
value, right? So what was your last ROS? Already you want a conversation to start. What if I could double it in less than a month? Done. In the next line, what I would do if I want to capture their attention is I would give them free value about this, about doubling your ROAS, which is your return on ad spend, doubling it in less than a month. Wouldn't that already showcase that you know what you're talking about? And you don't have to think about the solution. That's the really cool part. You can just go to ChatGPT and be like, my client okay, you don't even have to say my client has X amount of ROAS. You could just say, what's something that you need to know? if you want to double your ROAS in less than a month, then you can give them that quick tip, because that's a quick win that showcases that you know what you're talking about.
Probably like
So do you want to try that? Do you want to open up?
ChatGPT.
That's right. Let's open up a new tab. Did you close that
Okay.
without saving? Let's open it up again
Oh yes.
so that we can save. Yes. So right at the top, we start with, what was your last return on ad spend? What if I could double it in less than a month? And then we'll click on save and then go to ChatGPT. Okay, let me mute myself before I commit peticide. Excellent. Now let's head off to the next tab here and go to chat.openai.com. ChatGPT is not like a solution for everything, but I will say that if you already know your stuff, when you add in Neuro PSS, which is what you're about to get access to, Tabiso, when you add all of that into the mix, it just makes you so much better than someone that doesn't have access to AI. So it's still you, but it's just you thinking a little bit outside the box. Speaking of which, let's type in, if I want to double my return on ad spend in less than a month, what's the first thing I should do? Okay, let me see if I can type it in the chat so you can copy paste. Okay, so if you check on our Zoom meeting chat, Tabiso, you'll see the prompt that I'd like you to use. It says, and you can copy it and just paste it directly in your chat GPT. It says, you are an expert at paid marketing. Your client wants to double their return on ad spend in less than a month. What's the first step they should take to ensure that this is a success? All right, feel free to press enter or press the arrow. Okay. First step, double their return on ad spend in less than a month, is to conduct a comprehensive audit of their current advertising campaigns. Now, the next thing you're going to say to ChatGPT is, okay, so I'm saying to ChatGPT, what about the audit is so important? Think outside the box with your answer. And then I'm also giving it a tone direction. Not going to go like completely nuts with Spartan, friendly, all of that. Instead, I want to make it super easy for anybody, even people that aren't marketers, to understand. So if you check the chat, it says, what about the audit is so important? Think outside the box with your answer. Tone, high school graduate. Let's see what ChatGPT has to say. Because it's just a continuation of the conversation. Okay. So picture this, you're in charge of planning an epic road trip. Now, before hitting the road, you got to check your wheels. Okay, that's great. Without an audit, boom, this is your line right here. Watch how much stronger this is. Here's the deal. So you said, what if I could double your ROS in less than a month? Or yeah, that's what we said. This is strong. Here's the deal. Without an audit, you're basically driving blindfolded. You might end up wasting precious time and money on campaigns that aren't really pulling their weight. But with an audit, you're shining a spotlight on what's working and what's not. It's like having a treasure map that shows you exactly where the gold is buried. Boom. An audit is your secret weapon for turbocharging. All of that sounds too much like ChatGPT, but that line right there.
Just this paragraph right here.
Mm-hmm, you just cut to the chase with that alone. So you can copy that and pop it on your profile. And now you've added in a keyword like an audit, which you didn't have before. And we're just going to keep going, by the way. So let's go above that, straight after month, and pop the here's the deal right there. So Control V. Okay. Okay, and then great, you can dive into your social proof. Let's go enter. Please press enter. And then please copy what you can do also before you copy anything. Please drag this down for us so that it's easy for you to look at where the rectangle is, the purple rectangle on your screen. Right, please drag that section down so it's easier for you to view. All right, excellent. So now what I'm going to do is I would copy all of this and then I would prompt ChatGPT. Okay. So what you're going to do now, Taviso, is I've popped a prompt in the chat for you. So the prompt is in two pieces. Let me just remove this so that you'll see what I mean. So first thing I would like you to highlight and copy is here's what I've written about you and your services. And then you'll copy that and paste it right above where you talk about yourself.
Just this part here.
Yes. Here's what I've written about you and your services. And you're going to paste it right here. Like right at the top, right above everything that we've pasted. There we go.
Okay.
Why is this thingy not growing anymore? Okay. And you're not going to press enter. So, okay, let's press this button. If you scroll up, you'll see, there you go, a pencil. No, you're fine. Just click on the pencil that shows up here. There you go. All right, so now you're going to press, here's what I've written about you and your services. You're going to pop it up here. So press enter and then copy all of this. Let's try again. You want to copy this prompt. There we go. And you want to paste it. Control V. All right, now what you want to do is put quotations here and here. The part that says I'm a professional, you want to put quotes there. All right. And then what you want to do is press enter because we're going to the next line and you're going to go back to the prompt inside our Zoom chat. And you're going to grab the part that says, based on what you read about yourself, and then it's written 1, 2, 3, all of that, all the entire remainder of the prompt. Are you looking for where to paste? Okay. And then you're going to press that submit button, the green button, when you scroll down. There we go. And let's see. Okay, you're going to ignore that, hey, check it out, like, girl, bye. I don't mean it in a gendered sense. Great. Now you can say, I'm not just about ads, I'm also a web design wizard. So you're going to remove this. I asked it to make bullet points out of emojis. This is so hideous. So let's go back here and click on the pencil icon. So do you see how like prompting is literally a game of, let's go back to where you see that 2 out of 2 right here. The pencil should be near there. Let's scroll down. Let's scroll down a little bit more. Welcome, Kasuma. Let's scroll all the way down. And right here where it says 2 out of 2.
Yeah.
You're gonna like hover, there we go. There's the pencil. Please click on the pencil.
Yes.
Okay, let's scroll down a little bit more. And we are gonna adjust the tone. I would like you to write the following. It's gonna show up on your screen. Okay. So instead of saying high school graduate, you're going to replace that part and you're going to put in instead what's on your screen, which is friendly, persuasive, Spartan, and empathetic. Friendly, persuasive. I'll write it again, no problem. And there it is. Don't forget your spaces after every comma.
Can I save and submit?
All right, let's see. Save and submit, please. Hey, are you ready to take your digital? Yeah, here's what I bring to the table. Let's scroll down and see how it actually lists. Perfect, that's what we want. So we're gonna remove all of those emojis in the beginning, and then we'll keep this part right here. You see that? So, and instead of saying look no further, blah, 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 can you hold on for a second? Instead of starting there, we can actually start here. We can say, I'm your go-to for all things paid media Google Ads. With a wealth of experience in SEO writing, I've got the skills to boost your online visibility and drive more traffic to your site. And then you can say, but wait, there's more. And then we don't include this LOA emoji, right? And then this is where we stop. So from I'm your go-to all the way to there's more, here's what I bring to the table, and then you can go right there. And I like that it already has this, let's chat. So you can literally, when we come back, copy the whole thing.
Question, Billy. So
Yes.
with those emojis that specifies what he can do for the job, doesn't that come off very ChatGPT like when the client sees it?
You can use one type. If you use one type of emoji, then it doesn't look like a ChatGPT. A lot of freelancers like to use the check emoji, like, you know, that green check.
Yeah.
So you can use whatever emoji you like. It just has to be cohesive. But I like that you mentioned that. Here's what I bring to the table, and then you can replace any one of these emojis with any other emoji that you like. Brilliant. Does anybody want a female dog? Her name is Mae Jemison. She will murder anything in her sight, but she won't shut up in the middle of the night. So if anyone's on the market for a corgi, pedigree dog, her dad was a world champion. You'll win some prizes and prize money. She is KUSA registered. This is the Canine Club of South Africa, the Kennel Club, whatever the hell. Just send me a private message if you would like a female dog. Thank you. Because God, I don't know what I was doing there. Okay, so now you can feel free to remove these emojis and put any emoji that you prefer. So I like this light bulb one. Looks pretty cool. And the magnifying glass, because you do audits. That one looks cool too.
They seem okay.
You have to pick one. If you have multiple like this, like various ones, it's something called a bot tell. Kaya, can you tell us what a bot tell is? And I'll write it on the screen for you to remember. Ooh, mega zoom. So,
Well, I think essentially, it just lacks the human touch.
basically your clients can see that you use ChatGPT,
Exactly.
and we don't want that at all.
Exactly.
All right. And Kaya, what would come next after we've done the title, the description? Are we ready? What comes next? Let's get rid of this emoji right here.
Call
Holy
to
moly,
action.
let's not forget it. Yeah, this one. Good one. Gotta be careful. Let's double check, make sure all the emojis look good. We're happy, and you can click on save. Excellent. Okay, so what comes next, Mr. Sitole?
Let me see. From his profile, right? Oh, what comes next would be his portfolio, adding like proof of the work that he's done onto his portfolio.
And if he doesn't have a portfolio?
Well, you can. What would you do here?
We did it yesterday.
Oh yeah, if you don't have a portfolio, if you don't have a portfolio or just any work that you've done, you can just easily go to Udemy, or in fact, actually, no, I'm lying. I am lying. Go to ChatGPT, give it a prompt that says that just to outline the experience that you have, and then from that experience, take it onto Canva so that you can just put like a nice design together, and then you can post it as your portfolio.
Another cool place, thanks, Kaya. Another cool place if you're more technical and you want to maybe make it seem like you've built an app, you can use Figma. You can use Figma to render an app and like literally have almost a fully built app. Like it'll function, it'll play, you'll be able to swipe from slide to slide on the app, and you can put it inside a rendering software. I think there's a free one. When we have your one-on-one, definitely remind me about that. But we have now 8 minutes left on the clock. Do we have any questions? Except for Ibrahim, I gotta figure it out. I'm sorry, I'm not singling you out. I'm just saying I will figure it out. But do we have any questions? Tabiso, from you? Kaya, from you, as well as from you, Kasuma. Any questions?
None from me so far.
Okay.
Is
Kasuma,
this
how's it going?
okay? Is this okay, like this part here?
Oh, we are going to slick this out. I can't tell you because it's in the paid squad. This is going to be, it's going to be one of the places where you're going to be optimized for sure. So far, so good, but there's so much more. Kasuma? Okay, Ibrahim, you can ask questions that are not related to PayPal.
Question.
Yes? Are we going to see Kasuma again? You guys don't understand what a rare occasion it is. Oh, I jinxed it. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Heavy, so you feel good about what we've done so far and you understand why we did it, right?
Yes, 100%.
Kasuma! Wait, so we know you're real. No, it's an animation. Okay, so now moving forward, Tabisto, I'd really like you to take a look at your paid pillars course, but do the Kaya, that's what I call it. Go in and see what applies to you. You don't have to watch it from 0% to 100%. In fact, pretty much everyone in the paid squad fluctuates from 100 back down to 18 to 10 to 11 to 14 because they go in and they look at what it is that they want to learn immediately. So for you, for now, definitely let's make sure that your profile is complete. And we will be having a we'll be having a proposal sending session. If you want to show up, tomorrow is Workers' Day in South Africa. It's a public holiday, but if you want to show up, we'll have a proposal sending session tomorrow at 12 noon, and then another one at 2 p.m. And of course, we also have our group networking Q&A session. Those ones are fun because we typically record paid pod episodes. And yeah, for those of you watching on YouTube, the paid pod is coming to you live now in video. It's going to be fun. It's just us having a kiki. It's a chat. where we talk about freelancing and things of that nature. So you'll get to meet the paid squad during the paid pod. Ooh, somebody's doing a thing. Okay, let's give you privacy. So do you have any other questions, Tabiso, besides so far? Because someone's like, hang on. Okay.
For now, I'm all good for now.
I hope to see you inside our squad chat. It's a good community to be part of. No biases. But yeah, there's activity in there even after midnight. I don't know if we're witches or what, but there is activity. Why are you shaking your head, Kaya?
No, I'm not. Just remember we actually had a session, was it last week, where I think we were approaching 11 p.m. But it was
Oh, yeah.
fun. It was fun.
That
It
was the podcast recording. That was a
Yeah.
long.
That was really
But yeah, we talk a lot inside the squad chat as well. We talk a lot.
fun.
We just, what is wrong with us? But it's fine. It's support. It's accountability. Okay. Thank you guys so much for showing up today. I really appreciate it.
Excuse me.
Because
There he is. There he is. Yeah.
Yeah, there is something like yesterday we talked about regarding the drive where we can find those clips and then, but I don't know where exactly to find them.
Oh, I know how to do that.
I'm like, what's great?
Go to Zoom. On your Zoom homepage, there should be an icon just on your top right that says clips. Then you can click on that, and then it'll just get clips from all the recordings.
Yeah. Do you want to see clips from the recording or clips from your one-on-one, or because we'll talk about it inside our squad chat.
Yeah.
This is squad stuff, y'all. Okay. But basically, one-on-one sessions are recorded for you to be able to review anything, any notes, and it's all time-stamped really nicely with highlights. So it's not just one big recording or one big transcript that's like a block of text. You have to copy it and paste it in ChatGPT and say, well, what was discussed. It's actual highlights of what was discussed and your homework as well for every single one-on-one. And so, Kasuma, please send me a message privately inside our squad chat, and I will get you whichever recording it is that you're looking for. Because group recordings are definitely not something that I give to everybody, unless it's something like a paid pod recording. And one-on-ones definitely I don't share with anybody. Like Kaya's one-on-one is his, Kasuma's one-on-one is his. Nobody else gets to see those. So yeah, please reach out. You'll get the recording for our paid pod episodes. Squad accountability and squad Q&A. Am I right? It is accountability and Q&A. Yes. Okay, cool. And also reach out to Kaya. He's down there somewhere. If you're if you're curious about where things are and I'm not responding to you in at least an hour, Kaya will most definitely be helpful because he's a pretty cool dude. Sometimes it might be Kasuma, sometimes it might be Tamara. She's not here, but Tamara's also on the money. So everyone's just, it's fine. You'll be in the squad and you'll see how we roll. Okay. Good night, everyone. I'm gonna have my cold food and take a couple of pictures of my dog. Like, for real, if you guys want her, this is what she looks like. Tell people. I'm probably gonna put her on Facebook Marketplace. She's not mixed with anything. She's a straight shooter, but that's the problem. Not at 9 p.m. She needs to go take a nap. So I'm probably gonna give her cookies, her special cookies that make her feel calm and sleepy, and then I'll be able to work.
Yeah.
Yes, I drugged my dog. And what about it? I'm kidding.
Cheers, guys.
Stop. Okay. Bye, YouTube.